Hey everyone, I have a really interesting video for you all today. Do you remember those European trolls who I thought could have been some new friends and then they just bullied me? Well, I checked my Discord one day to see that their owner, Zeno, had re-invited me to their server. It looked like that they were trying to turn it into a public server, and at the time I had assumed that they just wanted to invite me back to troll me more. Anyway, a little bit after I joined, you can see that they were pretty happy to see me.
Hi.
Out of curiosity, I decided to look through their channels, and it looks like they locked off the Admin League's V2 channel. In case you didn't watch the first video, this was the channel where they shared mostly gay porn with each other and pictures of kids. Anyway, the first message that I typed into the server was, "Are you gonna bully me again?" And then this new person, at last to be, responded asking, "Who TF are you?" Zeno then responded saying, "What's good, Shin? How you doing? Do Huren Sahun." Huren Sahun was the word he kept calling me before, and he told me that it was the word to describe someone who was not polyamorous, but monogamous. Now, I decided to finally see what it had meant, and here's what I found. Yeah, they were calling me a son of a bitch the entire time. Anyway, Hypernegic responded, and in case you don't remember, this is him. He was the troll who was funny, and as you can see, he also has a lot of followers on TikTok, even though he's a troll. I'm not surprised though, he's really funny. Anyway, he told me that no one was bullying me, and then some people started posting random gifs and emojis. I responded back to the initial person asking who I was, telling them that I'm Shin, and then they told me that they were a Roblox hacker. I asked Zeno why he kept calling me a Huren Sahun, and then at last to be found that funny and sent a cryptic message to Zeno. Translating the message, I found that they had said, "Why do you write that, Zeno? Poor thing." I guess at last to be didn't know what had happened before, but they seemed to feel bad for me at least. This is gonna sound weird to say, but I really do hope that they were a troll, because if they're a nice person and end up getting bullied, or even worse, corrupted by the trolls, that would be a horrible travesty to lose someone so nice to the trolls. Anyway, I responded to at last to be in Zeno's stead, explaining that the reason why he's calling me a Huren Sahun is because he's a bully. I also said that I didn't play Roblox, but if I did, I would probably know who they are, since from what I know, hackers get very popular in that community. I then asked if they were a notorious hacker in the community, to which they said yes, and apparently everyone knows them, including Hypernegic, which is cool. I told him that I knew who Hypernegic was too, and that he was funny, and I particularly liked his ladybug joke. At last he wanted to know what the joke was, and explained that Hypernegic only ever talks about John Pork and Tim Cheese, which I don't know who that is, they sound like trolls. They also asked me if I knew who Moosey was, which we'll see more of them later, explained that he was a funny person who was part of a 2001 group. I didn't know what any of this had meant, so I just explained the ladybug joke. It was one of those jokes that was like reoccurring, so it was funny. Basically, I'd said that I had a bug at a time, and then he said, like, ladybug, and I specified that it's not a bug but a sick bug. Then later on, Bundesagentur für arbeit tried to call me a slur, but kept getting muted by Zeno. Eventually, they just said it was his broken microphone, then Hypernegic said, his mic had a ladybug, or something to that extent, and I liked the joke a lot. I responded to them asking me if I knew who Moosey was, and I explained that I didn't, and that was probably banned before I could have met them. Then Moosey came in and said, Digiga was Labert Ihurer Da, which translates to, dude, what are you talking about? And Elastigby laughed at him. It must have been a really funny joke that I didn't get. Then Zeno came in and pinged Hypernegic saying, "Ihr will dich ficken pass auf," which translates to, he wants to fuck you, watch out, and Hypernegic responded with a Zam gif. I can only assume that Zeno's talking about me and not Elastigby, and if this is the case, I think there may be a cultural divide here. I don't know why Europeans usually have sex with each other, but for the non-Americans, here in America, we usually have sex with people that we have a sexual desire for, or that we love. And I guess in Europe, or maybe at least for the German trolls, they have sex with people they think are funny. Maybe that's why Zeno was worried that I wanted to have sex with Hypernegic. I really don't know. Cultural differences can be really hard sometimes. And for the record, I don't want to fuck Hypernegic, I just think he's funny. I'm not interested in him in that way. And also he's a troll, so he'd have no chance anyway. Anyway, Zeno responded to Hypernegic's Zam gif with "Ihr Verrater," which means you traitor. Now, I'm not sure if Zeno is jealous that Hypernegic is excited at the prospect for sex with me, or maybe just jealous that I might have sex with Hypernegic in general, but I really can't imagine any other scenario that that phrase would be used in. And to further back this up, he then sent a breaking heart emoji after Elastigby sent a TikTok. They then sent another one after laughing at Zeno. So it is at this point that a very special person enters the text channel. Bundesagentur für arbeit. They were the troll who kept trying to call me slurs but was getting muted by Zeno in the last video. So for context, after I had first explained the ladybug situation to Elastigby, They said there was too much English, so I sent it again with less description. Bundesagentur für Arbeit responded to that saying, Du Dummer Hurensohn Fick die Mutter Du Schwuler Bastard. These messages all translate to, you stupid son of a bitch, fuck your mother, you gay bastard. After they sent the message, I had no clue why they were upset with me, and I was about to type out a response to them asking why I'd hurt them so much, and if I could apologize, but I was banned before I could even send the message. I was worried that I'd really hurt Bundesagentur für Arbeit's feelings, so I decided to message Zeno to clear stuff up. I asked Zeno if they were okay, and told him to let them know that I was sorry for making them angry. Zeno responded saying that he would tell them, and in between our messages, I had also messaged a nice person from the previous video, Symba, just to make sure that Bundesagentur für Arbeit had received my apology, because I wasn't sure that Zeno would tell him, but I was confident that Symba would, because Symba was really nice. Interestingly enough, Symba gave me some insight on why I infuriated his friends so much. He told me that Bundesagentur für Arbeit had seen a video and got really mad, and I wasn't really sure what he was talking about, but then Symba explained that it was the video I'd uploaded previously of them. I'd apologized and told Symba that making videos helps me to sort out my emotions when I have bad experiences online, and Symba said it was alright and he just wanted to inform me. Now, I want to pause the video here to kind of vent an idea. By recording these interactions and uploading them to the internet, am I becoming a troll myself? I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I've been trying to consider the ethics of the whole thing. Like, I'm starting to worry that I might be considered a troll here. If anyone has an opinion on the matter, please let me know in the comments, because I don't know what to think. Now, back to the video. After our conversation had concluded, something really interesting happened. Symba wished me a nice day, and I would have responded, but then I saw a message he sent. He sent me our DMs. I'm pretty sure this was an accident, so it probably means he was trying to send our DMs to someone else, but I don't know if I can trust him anymore. I'm wondering if he was just trolling me the whole time, or maybe he's trying to troll me by making me think he's a troll and he actually meant to send a screenshot to put me off. I'm not sure. Now, this would have been the end, but a few hours ago I received a comment on the original video that started this whole mess. It was from an account called PhilipBoy2851. PhilipBoy2851 commented, "You like Symba's PP?" Now, I'm not sure who this PhilipBoy2851 individual is, but they had someone comment on their reply, and that person was Musti. They were mentioned by Atlastaby. They are a confirmed European troll. They commented 4 cute fishies. Now, I'm not sure what this means, but it can't be anything good considering that they're a troll. I responded to this comment chain saying, "To my fans, these are the European trolls in this video. Do not interact with them. They can and will troll you. Be safe, everyone. The SFYTC is getting attacked." Then Hypernegic responded asking, "Who is attacking you?" A very classic Hypernegic troll question. Now everyone, we are under attack. It was a matter of time before the trolls found us, but rest assured they cannot do a thing to any of us. As long as we don't interact with them, we will be fine. That's it for the update. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye everyone, stay safe.